Today's comparison will be interesting. We'll test the Levoit Vista 200 versus the Levoit Core 300. Although these two models look very similar, they basically don't have much in common. This comparison will compare whether the Levoit Vista 200, which is a slightly cheaper and newer model, can match the Core 300 model. But before we get started, click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. The Levoit Vista 200 and the Core 300 look almost identical. However, the Core 300 is a slightly larger device. When it comes to design, the Vista 200 is available in white, while the Core 300 is available in black and white colors. The Vista 200 is designed for rooms up to 161 square feet, while the Core 300 is designed for rooms up to 219 square feet. The Levoit Vista 200 is a much lighter device, so you can transfer it from location to location more quickly. You can get an extended warranty for both devices for 2 years. When it comes to these two models' features, we can say that they use many standard options. We would like to single out some of the standard options: filter reset indicator, 3-stage filtration, timer, and 3 fan speeds, as well as sleep mode. On both models, the control buttons are responsive to touch and are located at the top of the device. The Levoit Vista 200 stands out for its charming yellow nightlight, which can be turned on even when the device is not working. The option that adorns the Core 300 is the display lock, at the press of which all the buttons on the device will be locked. The Vista 200 and the Core 300 are constructed almost identically, so their airflow is the same. Both devices draw air through holes in the lower surface of the device. They draw in air from all sides, 360 degrees, because they are circular in shape. Then the air is filtered and exits through openings on the upper side. It's important to note that the Core 300 has almost twice as much airflow as the Vista 200. Both devices use the classic 3-in-1 filter that we're used to with almost all Levoit devices. The filters are circular in shape and are identical. The difference is that the filter on the Vista 200 model is smaller than the filter on the Core 300 model. The first stage of filtration is the pre-filter. The second stage of filtration is the true HEPA filter. While the third stage of filtration is a carbon filter. The filter reset indicator will notify you when it is time to replace the filter. On the Vista 200 model, the filters need to be changed on average between 5 to 6 months. While on the Core 300 filter, it lasts a bit longer and needs to be switched between 6 to 8 months. A detailed filter replacement process and maintenance tips can be found at airpurifierfirst.com. The Levoit Core 300 and the Vista 200 have 3 fan speeds and sleep mode, so the volume range varies from speed to speed. Interestingly, the Levoit Core 300 is much quieter at the lowest speed and much louder at the highest speed. In general, picking a suitable device when it comes to volume depends on the user's preferences. Both devices can be used without any problems in the bedroom and in some other rooms that don't require silence. The table shows the volume range of both devices. Perhaps the most significant difference between these two models is the engine power. The Levoit Core 300 uses a 45-watt motor, while the Levoit Vista 200 uses a 15-watt motor. As expected, the several times weaker engine in the Vista 200 model consumes much less electricity, but the airflow is also significantly weaker. A slightly higher cost, as almost always, is the price of replacement filters, which is somewhat cheaper for the Vista 200, but it's also necessary to change filters much more often for this model. All in all, as we are used to from Levoit, both products are easy to maintain. The Levoit Vista 200 is a device designed for a 161 square foot room, while the Core 300 is intended for a 219 square foot room. Therefore, we tested each of the devices in different rooms. In each test, the machines worked at maximum speed. In a room of 194 square feet, the Levoit Vista 200 improved air quality by about 68% in 60 minutes of operation at maximum speed, while the Core 300 improved air quality by about 93%. The Levoit Core 300 performed drastically better in this test. Some more tests and comparisons of these two products can be found at airpurifierfirst.com. If you have carefully watched the complete video from the beginning, you can probably assume that the Levoit Core 300 is a much better choice, and at the same time, our absolute purchase recommendation. Much stronger airflow, a larger filter, and better performance are reasons enough to win. However, the Levoit Vista 200 is not a bad model. It can be a perfect combination in a smaller bedroom or a similar small room. You can find all the essential links in the video description or on the airpurifierfirst.com website. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like and click subscribe. That's it for now.